Alright. Here we go. Alrighty. Let me just quickly check if I have anything going on. No. No emails, no calls, no nothing. Okay. So what we're going to do today is actually going to be completing the work for Verna. I'm going to save everything. I'm Devi here. How are you? Hope it has going. Hello, how are you? Doing good, doing good. Just hanging. I'm good, glad to hear that. Hi mama, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it has going. How are you? And that's good. Today I might actually start making more steps for the book, you know, finally getting around with it, as always. I see. Did you draw something today? Oh. I see. Mana. Well, actually, Muto, you too, did you draw something today? A tiny bit, but not much. I see. Big titty cat girl. That's what I drew. I see. The guy is rubbing off on you, Muto. Make me cage you too. Damn, yesterday's Knisha was really darn good. It still lingers with me from yesterday. I think I might eat one tomorrow too. Although I don't want to eat much because I actually want to drop some weight, but yeah. Come to the dark side, yes, yes. No. No, not the cage. There he goes. It's too late. Dark side's good cookies, I see. So, actually, folks, how did you like my singing yesterday? I don't think I should sing again. 10 out of 10. Aw. You should, it was great. Aw. Black cookies. Would take to karaoke. I would love to. I'd love to. Oh, that's an idea. Burnt cookies. I go every time we go CD. Oh, I see. I remember once I've made a duet with a friend of mine. You know who is a good singer? Who? What's up? Vagaris, but haven't seen him in a while. Oh, yeah. I mean, Vagaris became a doctor, right? He was going to university to become a doctor. I think he finally finished his studies, so now, you know, the IRL got to him. Doctors don't really have much time. Those 2.5 day long shifts. Just to come back home for freaking 8 hours and come back to work. Yeah. Singing during operations, yeah. Hey, I would prefer to go under anesthesia while doctor is singing rather than it's okay, Davis, you can do this. But my name is not Davis. Yeah, mine is. It's my first time operating. Like, come on. Oh god, yeah. Actually, recently I've read that dude went in Polish hospital on the operation to get a gallbladder cut out, and they've actually cut out something else. I can't remember what did they do, but like they've actually took out like different thing than what they supposed to. I think it was either a piece of a liver or a kidney. Last time I went under, I tried to fight the anesthesia while counting, but my mom told me I was completely knocked out at 3. I see. This brings bad memories. Oof. I'm sorry, Moto. Didn't want to trigger you. I remember my last anesthesia nurse was like, it will sting a bit, was prepared for them to stab me with something or something like that. Then it stinged my brain, bro. It's fine. Actually, I've never was under anesthesia. But actually, like this strong, like they can't get me. Yeah, I was also made a demonstration for students. So basically what I've had... Oh yeah, I was also... So when I was at the hospital, I was usually taken as a demonstration for students because I was like a weird stuff. It was like my skull is full of those pop rocks, bruh, what the heck. Ouch. That had to hurt. So basically, like, no painkillers, like normal painkillers are not working for me, like at all. Oh yeah, if it was like on brain, then you're not going to feel what's going on the brain because you don't have nerves there. Like, it's just going to feel weird, but yeah, it's not going to hurt. There's literally nothing to cause pain there. What? Yeah, like, you don't have any pain receptors there. Your brain doesn't feel... I hope I have nerves in my brain. I mean, like, you don't have any pain receptors, that's what I mean. So you don't necessarily... Yeah, I had a complete ankle fracture shatter at the trampoline park school trip. I'll tell you more about that later. Feel free. Feel free. I'd love to listen to you. So basically, like, last time I needed like some painkillers. I actually had to be given chloroform because they couldn't like sedate me at all. Just at the dentist. And the worst part is, like, yeah, okay, it didn't really hurt at all, but like, I literally had no... Why would the dentist sedate? For the operation? Because you have nerves in your teeth? And it would literally just pump full of lidocaine. Yeah. Do you not get sedated, Zaga? Yeah, that's... bruh. Baseball bat works. Imagine. No, bruh. I should have been dead because I threw a blood clot because they messed up my tonsils operation. If you are throwing them up, that's good. That I can say. If you have bleeding from your tonsils and you are not throwing up those clots, that means they are going somewhere and they are going to your lungs and you are starting to get blood in your lungs, and that is literally destroying, giving you pneumonia and literally making you drown. Good that you're okay now. Yeah, I'm really glad you're okay, Muto. I've wanted to have a tonsils removal operation because I have 3 tonsils, surprisingly, and my doctor never really mentioned anything. I also love blood. God damn it. God damn it. Man. I have to say that I really, like, apparently I should get it done. Like, I should get this operation, but I'm always scared that they are going to mess something up. There was like mass report about people with botched tonsils removal operation. So I've never really got it done, and so I'm here with 3 tonsils. And surprisingly, it's like, yeah, my doctors are always mentioning that my tonsils are small and red. Oh. Isn't that good? I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah. If I had them inflamed in the past. Huh. I mean, maybe if you... Have you ever had like a really sore throat, like to the point where you couldn't even swallow anything because it felt like needles? breaking everything around. Like, that could be it. I don't know why we've started talking about all the medical stuff. Taking them out seems kinda scary, yeah. Like, there's way too many problems. Vagaris? Vagaris, is he here? Yep. No? Okay. Now we start to speak about... Oh, right. Okay. Hope you folks are good to also talk about topics like this. Also, you guys get sedated at the dentist? Yeah. It's usually, like, for me, it's in the visit. Of course. Yo, Muto, that's so cool. They put you to sleep proper? No. I'm getting like point sedation. Like only certain point gets sedated on the dentist. I forgot I sent that. In my case, yes, I see. Hi Mo, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope it's going. How have you been? Sometimes only laughing gas, I see. We are not getting laughing gas. Like, the strongest they can give you is like either putting you down to sleep or giving you freaking I'm constantly forgetting the name of that. Here they just pump you full of lidocaine, then put on some animal YouTube videos to watch in the meantime, I see. It depends if I'm getting a clean, they don't. I see. So today we continue drawing the character faces. We are going with Verna right now, and after Verna we are going to probably go with continuation of stuff, because we are going to do some sketches and yeah. Alright, sir, let's get your feelings started. Cocomelon! Mushroom, mushroom, butter, 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 mushroom, mushroom, butter, 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 snake, it's a snake, oh no. I'm losing my mind. Davis is the crazy mood. Yeah. Need a baseball bat or sock? Whatever helps. Hmm. Yesterday's I got today Dev. Yeah. Imagine. Is? I was totally normal yesterday. Yeah, I was totally normal. Viewer, you're next. I think you talk about the day before. Huh? Didn't you went on the celebration yesterday? As returned. Hi Roxanne, got to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Welcome back. The day before was when Zega was super fish centric. I see. Fish. I just ask the important questions, okay? Whatever day is. Also, it turns out my light has more memory than an eraser, but huh? Mana has good memory. It started off as a joke, by the way. Huh? What, it started as a joke? I my chat message didn't send, lol. Yeah, I don't see it. Don't you remember the fish? It's the evidence. The ironic thing is I have photographic memory. Oh. I'm just dumb sometimes. Nah, you're not. It's okay. Squid 2. I see. I'm dumb most of the time. I did some thinking and took your writing tips from last stream into consideration, so I rewrote the story to fix some issues. Hey, that's so nice, Roxanne. That's so nice. And how is it coming together? Are we having fun now, writing? So far only the backstory is only finished. It's okay, take your time. Writing takes long times. So, isn't it like 4 to 5 in the morning in NZ? Let me check. Let me quickly check. It's 5:32 tomorrow. Good job. Yeah, it is. I'm nocturnal. Dang. Hi Mocha! Glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. I think this is the first time I've seen it around, so hope you find a coffee corner here. Thank you for the sub. Welcome to the family. Hi Patties, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything is going. I think this is the first time I've seen it around, so hope you find a coffee corner here. How are you? I remember making a Sonic rewrite fanfic for my AU and spending a long time on it, only to give up as nothing made sense. I see. It's okay, take your time. I'm a sub. Welcome to the family. Thank you, thank you. Alright, Mana is living in the future. Right, imagine. I'm good. I'm glad to hear that. Thanks for the hearts in the chat on YouTube. Thank you, thank you. Future, yeah. Emily Pass, I see. She can tell me what happens tomorrow. Yes, I am. I see. Hello, chat. You're drawing an alien? Cause that's good. I actually were drawing a demon for my indie game because I want to make an indie game about summoning demons, and she is coming from the necromancy fraction, kind of. Yeah, she's a kind of inspired with horseshoe crab and some other bugs. But actually her personality is like totally unfitting. She's kind of like a... Dang bro, looks like a centipede, no offense, but that's awesome. Yeah, it's okay. Centipede was also one of the inspirations. And hello Twitch chat as well. Which one should be written first in your opinion? A mermaid losing her tail or the sun and moon gods losing their powers? Sun and moon maybe. She doesn't wear boots. It's like heating. It's like actually part of her body. But this one is like strengthened because, like, you know, she kicks, for example, and stuff, so evolution kind of like enforced those with a heating armor. Good question, I have no clue. All your characters are barefoot this far. Yeah. I don't like drawing shoes. For sure I'm going to give them some shoes when I'll need to, but I just prefer drawing them with bare feet. And I need to learn how to focus on one idea and story anyways. Yeah. Tell me about it. If you learn something, please share this knowledge with me. Laughs in like hundreds of projects. I'm sure food people will appreciate. Damn. Wait, are fit people called footers? Like those email footers? Bruh, imagine. What? I have a OC and it's ATV inspired OC. OC means original character if you didn't. Yeah, I know. I've been drawing for a long time, so footers and headers alike, yeah. We actually have a series where I'm drawing a bunch of OCs from my artistic universe. I haven't really touched that, but we finished like 10 out of 20 characters, so he can appreciate a nice face, yeah. I had an old Wattpad account and I had 200 plus stories and pumped out at least 5 stories per week and never finished it. Only one story was first, I see. There's a Discord. If someone wants to share their artworks or their OCs, we have a Discord server where you can actually share them. There are 2 channels, one just for sharing, where you are not going to receive any insights because some people might not really like criticism, and actually a dedicated channel where you can receive criticism just to, you know, help yourself get improved. There's even a special role for teachers, you know, for people who actually know a bit about art and can help people with drawing. So, and it's like some, you know, I have to kind of see if the person actually knows what they're talking about. Like look at the artworks and see the guides they're giving to give the art teacher role. So that's that. A rip to your poor readers, Roxanne. They will never know. Oh, yeah. Imagine. I got you, Dev. Thank you. Wait, you're telling me I can get criticism and learn art tips in your Discord? Hell yeah, where's the link? In the description. Let me actually send it in the chat too. There, Discord community. There you go. So if you click on the link, you'll receive the thing. Can I have a role for people like me who doesn't know what we talk about but we still talk? Thank you for telling me where a link is. Or it's just everybody, I guess. I mean, to be fair so far, Zaga, I guess I could give you even the art teacher because you are giving even you're even giving like material to learn and you are quite spot on with your analysis of the artwork, so I guess you can receive it. I know nothing about art. It's about like knowing how something's supposed to look like and actually letting people know. I can spot issues, yeah. But you're also giving materials. Nice. Imagine Zega actually. I have the bug expert role. I'm just here role. How come my comment didn't appear? YouTube, unfortunately, at times, especially recently for some reason, is hiding comments from everyone. So if you don't see the chat above in the window above my head, that means I also don't see it. So I might not be able to read it. I have no idea why YouTube does this. I've been contacting with YouTube. I've been contacting with other creators. YouTube literally told me, yeah, it just happens. Literally, they told me, yeah, it just happens. So, yeah, even YouTube has no idea how to repair this issue. But it's about their auto mod. If you are willing, and you are going to have enough of YouTube doing this, I can also recommend, you know, Twitch chat if you want to, or if you can. The wrong spider in the wrong corner vanished, help me. What do you mean? Let me just copy. I have a CapCut account and it's called Meow pose. Okay. No, it's okay. Yeah, so sometimes just copying and pasting your message works. Maybe like placing something in front of it, but yeah. I remember once I've had issue with YouTube to the point where I couldn't even say arms or legs. For some reason, like YouTube was just blocking every single comment of mine for like straight up 30 minutes, and I was trying to be active on my friend's stream. It was awful. We ended up like writing for a while on Discord, and I tested out and it started working again. Are you a Vtuber in context? Yeah, I am a Vtuber. yeah. Me? Yeah. Come to the dark side. Yeah. Muto had just enough of the YouTube shenanigans and jumped ships to Twitch. It's okay though, it's okay. I am on Reality app on my phone. Reality app? What's Reality? I have no idea what that is. As a VTuber? I see. Actually, can bugs cry? I doubt. But I'm going to make her tear up a little. Actually, I'm wondering, how about adding to the game like special missions where you can actually learn backstories of the demons, but before they've even became the demons? I changed my model a lot, but I don't change my user. I see. It's alright. A lot of people are changing their models at times. Oh, that's lovely. I'm interested. So like how Lily, for example, became the demon, or how Asgril became the demon, or Verna, how she became a demon. I would imagine Verna would be like straight up just a normal woman, but I don't know, probably maybe even like a really good mother, but got cursed or something. I'm going to hop off because I want to live stream, but I'm going to like the vid. Thank you, Rad. Thank you, Paddies. Thank you. Have fun on your stream. Monster pre-corruption side stories are my favorite. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So for example, like Verna was just like a really good mother, but she got like cursed or something by a witch, let's say. So she's now living a life as a demon, and she was made quote-unquote hideous, just so people, especially her children, wouldn't want to even get close to her or something like that. I used to be top 1050 in my country's leaderboard when I played AFK Arena. The backstories were so good, and always my favorite part. You have no idea how much I've played AFK Arena. I've had a really good Necro fraction team. As a tank, I've had this Fallen King that was resurrecting himself after being downed. Bye bye. So yeah, my awakened Tallinn was a beast, maxed out. Damn, I was actually maxing out the characters so much. You have no idea. But without anyone to play with, it kinda gets boring. When you are, you know, like zooming through everything, you're just, for example, waiting for the stuff to get, you know, brought back to you, or you're waiting for gold or something. Actually, doesn't it mean that I'll have to make now also the human versions of them, of all the demons we have? At some point I just got stuck on a level and never progressed and deleted the game for space, I see. There was also the new AFK arena game. I don't remember now how it was called, but it was really good. Because you were not really... you didn't have like idle kind of game, right? You are not idling, but you are, as a matter of fact, just, you know, clicking the... you're actually walking on the map, and you could finish some... you could finish some stuff, gather up chests and stuff, so... that I've spent a bit more time. On AFK Arena, I think I've spent a lot of time too, but yeah. But in the second game, I've actually got so much, like I've almost had like the entire roster of characters. I was like lacking 10 or something like that. And they've had all of them. Is that like a gacha game? Yeah. My Ains was the main carry for the most of my late game plays, I see. I don't remember now who was my main carry. Oh, it was... I know what it was. It was that guy who was teleporting behind the enemy team and was like doing like AoE damage. Davis and his latent gambling addiction couldn't be me. Nah, it's okay. It's okay. The Dark Archer guy? Parallel? Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah. The Dark Archer guy. And I've also had this... like a ninja. He had really huge dodge level. Like he was dodging almost constantly when I was done with him. So it was also very difficult to get rid of him. So yeah, we'll see. We will see. I really like this idea of making the characters oh they haven't used to be like that, which would also kind of explain, let's say, why Verna is acting this way. Enzio maybe, yeah, Enzio, yeah. Hi Sketches, glad to have you here. How are you? Hope everything has going. I think this is the first instance, so hope you find a coffee corner here. How are you? I'm good, also drawing a. Got to hear that after work. And I only know English. It's okay. Like personally, I think speaking English is good enough. As a matter of fact, we have a role to keep chatting English, so. Dancing dinosaurs, button mash. Cool. And okay. Is Verna blushing? Yeah. She's the cutest. Hi Nikhil, got over here. How are you? Hope everything is going. Bob? Huh? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so we've got now 3 turnarounds of the characters. What you doing? I'm actually working on my portfolio. I really want to make a portfolio to start applying for jobs like concept artist or character artist. So we finished a key visual. Well, kinda basically like, you know, I'm trying to also base it on my indie game, so we are making also characters and stuff for my indie game, so yeah. But this is like we finished the key visual. Is that an alien? No, it's a demon. And this is one of the characters. Her name is Verna. Apply for life is strange, but I heard they keep concept artists in dark until the game is released. I don't mind that. Yeah. Chat is in different dimensions again, yeah. This season 2 were for layers. No here, why no? I see. She's technically an alien, isn't she? Coming from a different plane? Kinda, but... Oh yeah, yeah. By the theory, yeah. Also, Nikio, yeah, I would love to still apply as a, for the concept artist there. Like, why not? Like, usual... to be fair, like, this is more or less how I worked with my clients. Because, like, they were really... some of them were really untrusting, right? So they were just giving me as much as I need for the commission, quote unquote, and I was just asking them questions, so yeah. Because I've been doing some commissions for concept art and stuff for indie game developers and stuff, so yeah, I don't mind being kept in dark until the game is released. Kinda slay. Technically every is alien, but not everything is an alien. Yeah. Yeah. Kinda slay. Hi Eugene, got over here, how are you? Hoping how's going? So we have 3 characters as the turnarounds because we needed the key visual, which is done. 3 turnarounds with 2 emotes. So we have a Lilith, we have Asgro, and Verna. So those are 3 characters that we've went for the turnarounds, and now we need... Let me see what we need, because that's like awesome. 1, 2, that's 2 out of 6 from what I see, but expressions and poses now should be done, so that's going to be a bit of work, I guess. So basically we need to make planchettes now. We'll need to have the... We don't really need to make planchettes for all the characters. We might want to, but we don't have to. How does one even reach to be able to reach being a com? I like your art again. Glad to hear that. Conceptual artist, good luck to you. Thank you, thank you. It's okay. How does one even reach to be able to reach being a conceptual artist? Well, it's not really that difficult. You just need to know how to make concepts. Because there's a difference between a concept and a finished product. Concept is problem solving. you are receiving a problem, which is like, hey, we need this and this, like character with this and this, and you have to solve this problem. So you are starting to making the problem solving, making like sketches, planchettes of like only poses or only facial expressions, different heads with different like hairstyles, different eyewear, kind of trying to figure out what is going to be the best fit for this, and then you are making a turnaround with like some two emotes just to make sure that everything is alright. And this is like your concept, right? This is the concept for the game. I'm going offline. Huh? Everything okay, Eugene? So we've actually finished the two most problematic parts, which is key visual and character turnarounds, because they're taking way too much. So you literally being the backbone of game. That's hard, yeah. What's happening? Eugene says that he's going offline. Probably his internet is dying. So literally being the backbone of game, that's absurd. I mean, you're a backbone of the art, kinda. Without concept art, the game is not there. But also you have to remember about writers, but yeah, that's like, it starts from somewhere. So you have like writers, now how is it called? I'm also saying that it's a sketch. Like writers are making a project, right? Like mock-up, I guess, whatever. So everyone plays a part. Yeah, exactly. It's just draft. There you go. So writers are making a draft of the story. Based on if the draft gets accepted, then the concept artists are coming in. They're making the concept art for the environment, for the characters, for generally everything. They're just making artworks. And then you have the you know, like character artists are getting the turnarounds, they're making them into 3D models. The level designers are 3D modeling the levels based off of those concepts. Story writers are you know, unwrapping the story from draft, like complete story. Then you have quest writers that are taking the set story and splitting the game into quests, making side quests. Then you have like light artists who are like going into the engine. They have already like designed 3D models of the levels and stuff. They're placing lights, what fits well into what's seen. You have dialogue writers. Well, recently I've noticed that just writers are taking part of it. You know, you are telling an ideal scenario, but in reality usually things don't happen as they should usually. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm just saying the ideal scenario, how it's supposed to go. Like, this is the perfect pipeline of game making, but usually it's like, hey, so concept artists, why we are not getting any concept arts? Well, we are waiting for drafts. You are going to get the drafts later, so you are starting making the concept arts for the game for which you're supposed to receive a draft, but you didn't receive the draft yet, so you're making just blindly the freaking concept arts for the game. This is how it works at times. Also, quest writers are just working out with like FedExes and some side stories that might make no sense later on, but they're just making like library of them so they can just pick what fits best. Like, you know, it's just a jumble of stuff. Also programists, to be fair, also without programists it wouldn't really work. But you have like a bunch of different stuff. Is this art for a game? Yes. This is for my indie game. I want to make a gacha indie game, like a free-to-play. But yeah, this is actually for the indie game I have in mind. I'm thinking about how exactly do I want to make them. Probably I'm going to, like, you know, draw them properly, in the way how they're supposed to be, and just throw it into Spline and just make some animations. I already have more or less an idea how I want to proceed with this. I want to go with like Dragon Ball Dokkan Battle kind of animations. Not sure if you folks seen it, but yeah. But yeah, as Mana said, everyone plays a part. Sometimes it's not necessarily ideal, but everyone throws their own 5 cents. So I see that now we need expressions and poses. Ability attack, reaction on summoning, idle animation. Best of luck on your game. Thank you, Nikhil. Thank you. On 4th we are going to have exploration sketches and project process, so we are going to start working on stuff later on. We are going to work on some other demons actually, without the turnarounds. I might work out like maybe attempt on some rework for those, you know, for the characters that we already have, but we'll see. I'm thinking about Asgirl. Like, I like the way how he looks like Gargoyle, right? Because he kind of looks like it. But I don't like his armor. It's like... it's not really good as for a demon, but I don't know. On one hand, it's like... he's like higher rank. So he's supposed to like shine like... something really shiny. But yeah... mental, yeah. Exactly. So you can out on some engraved gold pattern if you want fancier. It's not like I want something fancier. I think like the red armor doesn't really fit like typical devil kind of thing. But on the other hand, like, again, it still kind of fits, you know? It's just very bright red, kinda. It's not really bright red because it's like kinda desaturated red, but you know what I mean. Black plus gold is always nice too, yeah. But then there's going to be a lot of black. I might give him white pants and leave the blue. Or make that part red, because blue is going to be something else. Decisions. I don't really like it. But yeah, I think if we would make the armor black and the clothing red, yeah, that might be better. Let me copy and paste the entire Asgirl folder. Saturation makes it feel pretty brand new. Maybe that's what's taking away the rugged and experienced feel of this character. Yeah, I think like more destroyed armor would be also better. Like some scratches and stuff. But let's see if on the front view the black armor with red cloth is going to work. And white pants. Because I think the blue is taking away too much. And I had to do something. White pants, yeah. You know what I haven't done today? Or actually in a while, I didn't got really close to the microphone. No. Yeah, I didn't. Exactly. No, I didn't. Don't. It's possible he feels too clean for him to be who he is and where he is in his battalion. Most likely wouldn't only have scars to the face and pristine armor. There is little evidence of pride or sacrifice in his physical characteristics. Yeah, exactly. I think he should take, like, what would he, like a general of like billions of soldiers from hell would be proud of? His battle scars and destroyed armor, right? Like, he wouldn't give up his armor for the sake of his pride, because like he fought in this armor for years. He's not going to just couple scratch marks ruin it. Yeah. You know what? I think it looks better. It doesn't look like a toy anymore, yeah. There. And now that actually looks pretty good. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. I guess like the crucial... I totally see where you are going for to put him in the flashy new pristine armory to display his status and almost royalty, but how you described him, I see him as the kind of man to hold onto scars, the scratches and the broken like a trophy. He'd value that over pristine show of power. Yeah, that's exactly what I would go for. That's exactly how I imagined him, you know? Like the kind of guy that prefers his scratched up or old armor over like new pristine one. Now he no longer Optimus Prime vibe. Autobots roll out, looking at us. I think he wouldn't have any like scratches on the back showing like he'd probably even look down on people without scars or armor wear, seeing them as cowards or weak, afraid of pain and sacrifice. Yeah, exactly. People in fights, yeah. Like, he wouldn't acknowledge them as proper warriors because they don't have battle scars. Like, what kind of warrior you can be without, like, being, you know, being hurt? What fights did you fought if you don't even have anything to show for them? Right? So, this is way better color version. And this is not the first time we've changed the coloristics. Because I want to remind you that we've changed Lilith's hair color. He's an interesting fellow. No? What? No? Like... you can see the difference, right? I think this Asgirl is way better. It's not the first time we changed. Yeah. Exactly. So this Asgirl is way better. I'm going to keep this one. He now kind of gives like vibes of Prince of Persia, but like whatever. But I want to keep the fact that the back of his armor is going to be untouched, which is also going to show some stuff. Like, he never turned his back on the opponent that can hurt him. Right? So, he never had an occasion to scratch the back of his armor. Only front. We'll have to design all of those characters in the human version. What would his armor's material be for it to be dark silver and scratched light steel titanium? I think like an infernal steel kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, we finished probably the longest parts. Now we have like expressions and poses, which is not really going to be that difficult, but we'll see about posing. Like, that's going to be a bit problematic. For those who don't know, the posing looks kinda similar to what we have here, but you have a full character in like a pose, right? For example, in like getting like idle, right? Like ready to battle, colored. I think also without shading and stuff. And over here, like in the other part, right? Like over here, so like 2/3 of the canvas there will be like small posing characters, like miniatures colored, and there should be several of them. So like character should be shown like moving, which also kind of makes like proof of concept, because you are literally showing how the character is going to move and battle. So Verna, of course, she's going to just send like magic balls, because I think since she's like necromant, I think she would like either like send out like I don't know, like a wasp or something like that at the enemy, or just straight up throw like green magic bolt or something like that. Bug juice throw up, yeah. Exactly. Asgriel would probably summon like a fiery weapon, like just out of fire, typically. So kind of like a magical weapon, but still melee. So he can fight with any kind of weapon he wants. And Lilith, she would probably like fight also from a closer, but I think she would be like a glass cannon. Of course, like she would have vampiric possibilities, right? Because she's also a vampire. She's a succubus, but she's sucking blood. So, yeah. So probably she would like attack with her, you know, with her golden thingy. Maybe do like some bloodmancy. She has no wear and no scar. Is she mainly long ranged, or does she have amazing healing? Amazing healing. Like she literally has like really good self healing. At the girl. We have to also figure out something, like what are we going for? Like, do we want to also keep in mind that demons would keep some kind of like sign? How did they die? Like, for example, Verna, let's say she died from old age or from some kind of sickness, right? Asgriel, I don't know, right? And let's say Lilith, well, let's say she was taken as a vampire, or was a vampire, or just they thought she's a vampire before she died, and she's going to have like, I don't know, some kind of mark around her chest from the, you know, from the nailing she got through her heart, you know, the stake. That's great, yeah. So for example, but do we want to make it like glowing or something like that? Like a witch character with burn marks after turning. Yeah. Oh, not the stake. Stake. I haven't had a steak in such a long time. I would kill for a ribeye. Like, goddamn. But yeah, like some burn marks, exactly. Blue steak. Blue steak? What do you mean blue steak? Tomahawk steak? Why are you freaking making me hungry now? Ah, gee, gosh golly. God damn. Just had some a week ago. You are teasing. You're such a tease. Also, we are 2.3 average viewers on 3.0 needed to on Twitch to become the associate. And we'll have to keep it up. How many again? 2.3. We need like 0.7 on average. So either we would have to have like a massive gain on Twitch in viewership, or we need to have like some other stuff going on. I can't wait for it because actually that is going to unlock so much on Twitch. Also, there are so many things that I don't really understand in there, like game day. Oh, that's what you mean. That's like we call it bloody. That's some really good looking piece of steak, like god damn. I would eat the heck out of it. Mom makes the best food. So. I guess plant noises. Plant noises? What do you mean plant noises? So yeah, so actually from the next stream onwards you are going to start making the expressions and poses. That's going to be like a series of sketches, so don't expect anything game day. Wrong chat. I see. But yeah, that's that. Like expressions and poses, that's for sure. And then exploration, sketches, and project process. That's going to be very important. And lineups. Probably during the exploration sketches we are going to come up with ideas for some other characters and we're just going to make the lineups from them. We're just going to finish them. And the fan art or test task. Generally, like for example, taking up like some character and designing the character as the, you know, creature. Why is steak so expensive? I don't know. It's just a beef. But like, to be fair, the thing is that I've noticed that the beef is generally very difficult. It's like 60 to 100 USD. God damn, we're all hungry. Yeah. It's very expensive. We have some cheap steaks, but they are not necessarily like normal, I guess. Like, it's not a lot of meat, and usually there's a lot of fat that needs to be cut off. Man. Bad quality meat? I wouldn't say bad quality meat. It was pretty tasty when I've made it, as you know, when I've cooked it. But yeah. It's probably from like an old cow. Because here's the thing. Oh, meat is cheap. I'm just too lazy to cook it. I see. Wow, yeah. Based. Sorry folks that I don't really draw much today. No, mana, no. I hope it's not going to rain. Go away, rain. Yeah, exactly. So. Yeah. It's cool. We are mostly gonna be hanging out at the billiard and karaoke place. I see. So, I guess we can cut the stream here. Again, I'm terribly sorry that I can't stream longer, or I didn't do really much, like, I didn't do much. It's just, you know... Good stream. So, thanks Muto, thanks Zega for being active in the chat on Twitch, thanks Mana, Mo, Roxanne, Mokatail, Patties, Sketches, Nikhil, and Eugene for being active in the chat on YouTube. Bro educated us. It's late, bro. And yeah, thank you all, folks. Stay creative, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Take care, man.